Hello guys, how are you today? It's great to see you again on this channel. This video will discuss how I plan to build genetic from start to finish, starting from leveling, managing Zeni, and others. Without further ado, please watch the video. My plan will be divided into two paths. The first path is merchant to whitesmith, mechanic. This is because I want to prepare the mats of needs to be used later, deposit everything in the low-level phase and save Zeni, before entering the second path, namely merchant to genetic. In phase 1, in the merchant job, my targets are the following items. Here are the skills I use. Cart attack 10, enhanced cart 5, buying low 5, overprice 10, fundraising 10. The status is STR and Dex, the rest is in. In the blacksmith job, here is my target plan. Some mats to store, some mats to craft headwares. I will also prepare green equip from Rift, to support when farming, and of course the main priority is farming hard skin. In addition, I will also increase my adventure rank, buy the Ymir book, and donate to the guild to pay off the Asa monument. After leveling up from adventure rank and getting Ymir book, then the skill in job blacksmith will be reset, because in job whitesmith later we will make two builds, namely damage type and craft type. Therefore, we first reset the status allocation and skill point allocation, then save this empty build in one slot. After that, we fill in the status allocation and skill point allocation for the damage type. The point allocation is as follows. The stats are STR, Dex as needed, and int for the rest. In the whitesmith job, my target is just to repeat the previous target, while crafting headwares and leveling, also while preparing the existing equipment. Skills in the whitesmith job, more or less as follows. This point allocation has gone through the breakthrough process. This is an additional job, if needed later. For skill, we will use the plain Ymir slot again. Here is the skill point allocation, with the note that the job is already at max level. After getting enough points for build craft, here is the point allocation. Don't forget to save it in one Ymir book slot, and name it craft. Feeling confused about the video path? Here is a brief explanation. In merchant position, use merchant skill to level up to blacksmith, raise adventure rank handbook to rank E, then buy Ymir book at adventure skill NPC. Reset stats point and skill point. Save this build in the first slot in Ymir book, name it empty. Then refill skill and stats using blacksmith skill to level up to whitesmith. After in whitesmith position, use Ymir book named empty to reset stats point and skill point. Use whitesmith skill to level up to mechanic. and use YMA book again when going to level up in mechanic section, then refill skill and stats using mechanic skill. After going through the process of the first path, now is the time to enter the second path. Build for leveling at merchant, as follows. Here is the Alchemist build for leveling. For the creator section, the build leveling is and next, build leveling for genetic is as follows. Missed something? Missing something? Yes, that's right, the mechanism on path 2. Here's a brief explanation. Before starting to enter the leveling period, first save the empty build at the beginning of the move, as the main slot to be used later. Then follow the instructions from the merchant until it becomes genetic, without using the reset YMA book trick. After being in a new position as genetic, then reset using the empty YMA book and start following the instructions for leveling again. Here are the reasons why I am using this plan, and what benefits I will get later. Easier for early leveling. Can save Zenny to fill handbook, guild donation, as a monument, and others. Can collect magic gear fuel while farming, which item will be used to make fire axe. Weapons that can be used when becoming genetic, either physical build or magic build. Can make precision stones, attack stones, and elemental stones. Has the benefit of 13 exchange slots for selling. When entering the merchant path to genetic, it is easier to go through using either physical or magic homunculus, even though in the end you will choose the magic type path. It is easier to focus on guild buff facilities according to the type chosen during the genetic job. After being in the genetic position, you only need to make a build according to the type. Okay guys, maybe that's enough from me about my plan in building from the initial path to becoming job genetic. If there is anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask in the comments column. Hopefully this video is useful for players who will play job genetic. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next video.